Chicago at Minnesota. All right, once again, we came into this Sunday and we meditated.
We did.
We thought really hard. We really wanted to get in tune with our emotions, get in tune with our thoughts, our perspectives. We didn't want to come in here and be irrational because we probably came in a little hot last week. Did we not? Probably a little bit. So we wanted to really sit back, lock in. Gerardo got G'd in, as they call it. He locked into his persona of G, not Gerardo. I got into K, not Caleb. And we locked in, watched this game very intently. At least I did. And it was probably JJ McCarthy's worst game as a pro.
Yep. And the internet is starting to side with us, my man.
So I saw this thing on Twitter, Gerardo, and I wanted to show you this template, or give you this template, this kind of path for evaluating young quarterbacks in the NFL.
Here we go. I love this.
Because it's been presented to me by Vikings fans and JJ McCarthy truthers all over.
Okay.
Is your young quarterback good right now? If the answer is yes, you did it. You have a good quarterback. Round of applause. Great job.
So he's not. Okay.
Is your quarterback not good in the case of JJ McCarthy?
Yep, he's not good.
If the answer is no, you find some stat about Josh Allen early in his career, and then hooray, your job is done. He's going to be the next Josh Allen or Peyton Manning. So just know, if you have a struggling young quarterback, you can always look to the two outliers of the last 20 years, 20, 30 years in Peyton Manning and Josh Allen, and he's probably going to be a stud. As much as the case with young 9 JJ McCarthy.
So their argument is that because Peyton Manning sucked his first year, Josh Allen didn't suck his first year.
Kind of suck.
That means they're JJ McCarthy. The biggest
argument, JJ
McCarthy's
he's on the same path, because you see these two MVP first ballot Hall of Famers.
Right. So
struggled in their first year, and JJ's doing the same thing.
Yep. So Anthony Richardson, same thing's going to happen with him.
Yeah. Josh Rosen, I mean, the time.
Jamarcus Russell, yep. You're right. He's going to just somehow come back and be elite because of that statistic.
See what I mean? Like, now you're getting it. Now you understand.
Yeah. So, listen, it's okay to be wrong. It's not okay to not know that you're wrong and openly. It's not okay to not admit that you're not wrong. Like, it's, acceptance. You got to move on in life. The big reason why those are outliers. Those players possessed elite level traits and showed elite level traits as rookies. Meaning, okay, if we fix the flaws, we're going to see more elite level play. That's what they did.
Peyton Manning stopped throwing so many interceptions. Josh Allen began to kind of read the field a little better. Stop taking unnecessary risks.
Also put it this way, right? What did they really do also for their career? They surrounded Peyton Manning with elite level playmakers.
Yep, Marvin Harrison Jr., Reggie Wayne, Dallas Clark.
Mm-hmm.
They had a couple good running backs back in the day as well.
Offensive linemen, good defense. Also, they got great defensive players on top of that too. And a good coach for him.
So let's run through that Minnesota thing. Like, what do they have to do? Why do you see? Oh, Josh Allen. Jordan Addison, TJ Hawk. No. Let me go through this list.
This is insane.
Justin Jefferson, really Jordan Addison, TJ Hawkinson, Aaron Jones. Like, yeah, okay. So they got that. But what about the defense? Brian Flores,
Dallas Turner.
Yeah, who also hasn't quite come off exactly rocking.
He's also kind of a bust.
The offensive line. Oh, they're healthy now, and
heavily invested into it.
And there was only one play that I really saw that could have impacted one of JJ's 2 interceptions, almost 3. What about the coach? The coach that's Kevin O'Connell, one of the best young coaches in the NFL.
Yeah, who won 13 games last year.
Oh, brother. What do we do? Oh no. There's no way that this guy just sucks.
Well, he does suck. He just kind of does suck. Like I said, what elite trait have you seen from JJ McCarthy since
I
he was in
haven't
high
seen
school?
one. He's
None.
supposed to be one. Okay, one. He's supposed to be the intangibles quarterback. Have it all between the ears.
Yep.
He plays scared. He plays skittish. He plays out of sorts. Like, this guy needs to see a sports psychologist. He is just so out of whack. You watch his mechanics. He's jumping as he's
So
throwing.
you're saying he's weak mentally, and he's doing all this meditation to somehow make it look like he's strong mentally.
Yeah, the eye black John Randall style. Like,
here's the thing that I will say about JJ McCarthy. Another point. Oh, well, he's a rookie. He doesn't know this offense. Wait, you mean the offense that he sat behind and learned it for a whole year while he was hurt his rookie season?
Finally had a whole preseason to practice and get in tune with. And I guess Justin Jefferson missed a good amount of the preseason and camp, but they've had weeks and weeks and weeks of practice and time to
There's
get
no
down.
excuse.
Like,
At the
I'm
end of
not
the day,
hearing that excuse anymore.
There's no excuse.
And just kind of getting to the nitty-gritty of this game, there were times where guys like Addison, guys like Jefferson, Hawkinson caught really easy ball or dropped really easy balls on second down, setting up third and long. But on third down, he's throwing the ball to the stands. He's sailing these things bad. Like,
and remember when I told you mid-game, notice how he jump throws?
Yes, I was just saying that. Like, with his mechanics being all wonky, like, he never sets his feet. He's often throwing off his back foot. He's throwing the ball like it's a baseball. He's throwing at 102 miles an hour. As you told me that, and
he's literally trying to, like,
he's going to hurt his shoulder.
Yeah, because and that was it's historically what it's always. You as a human being, throwing a football is a unnatural motion. Same thing with throwing a baseball, meaning you only have a certain amount of times you can do that in the lifespan of your arm in a healthy way. And what I mean by that is that throwing a baseball at a certain miles per hour, same thing with that. The whole, like, that's why the proactive Tommy John surgery craze was happening to high schoolers. Them getting proactive Tommy John surgery, because if you get it done early, technically it's less likely to happen in your career later on. And when you're doing this motion over and over and over again, if you notice, what's the only consistent thing about JJ McCarthy?
That it comes out at 102 miles an hour.
And that he's injured.
That too.
It's lingering injuries. That's what it is. And you're straining your arm, you're straining your elbow tendons, you're straining your shoulder tendons, and you're doing this. And on top of that, notice his completion percentage. Completion starts with the legs. If your feet are not set, and if you are not having a strong, firm base and good foundation when having these mechanics, guess what the ball is going to do? It doesn't matter how hard you think you can throw. That ball is not going to go where you think it's going to go.
And he doesn't have, like, the Drake May, Aaron Rodgers arm of the gods, where you can say, screw your footwork, and it's just going to wizard its way into the receiver's hands. Like, this guy needs to be mechanically sound.
Yep.
And he's not.
Exactly. He is unbelievably technically bad, like horribly. And you see that through completion percentage. So I'm okay with willing to deal with 50% completion, but I see God-given arm talent. I don't. Okay, so I'm willing to see bad.
Now you need to be efficient if you're not going to be Drake May, Aaron Rodgers, arm of gods.
Exactly, and he doesn't. He's probably maybe borderline average arm strength in this league. You know, like, there's probably some backups that have better arms than him. And
the backups who have weaker arms than him, a la Mac Jones, aren't sailing passes 400 yards over guys' heads.
You don't have to have an elite arm to win in the NFL. That's already been proven with Drew Brees. Like, what it is just knowing how. Not every ball needs to be thrown at 100%. You can throw a 60% over here. You could throw, like, high level completion percentage throws.
He has no touch.
Yes, he doesn't. He has no touch. He rushes everything. And also on top of that, notice when he was getting frustrated throughout the game, what was he doing? He was getting pissed. He was visibly getting upset. Let me tell you this. If I was a defensive player, all I had to do was talk shit about him. And I know I could mentally break him. He's the easiest quarterback to probably mentally break down. The fact that you go out there and meditate, oh my God. I'll just go on that all day. Go play in your Zen garden, kid. This is the NFL. And it's over with. It's you have seen this time and time again. He has bad mechanics. He doesn't place his feet right. He rushes the throws. He thinks there's two similar throws that happen back-to-back weeks. The jumping running throw to a deep ball, and he missed Justin Jefferson last week, and he missed Addison this week, right? And they both had a whole step or two ahead of their defender, and he missed them. It's bad. It's unbelievably bad. He just needs to set his feet. He needs to calm the fuck down. He really does. He's not that good. He's never been that good. He never was an elite level high school product. He was literally being carried at IMG Academy. He got fucking carried at Michigan with Harbaugh and that elite team that was built around.
He threw 10 passes in the championship game, then goes ahead and signs the camera like he did something.
10 passes, bro. Get out of town. Get out of town.
You didn't see Jimmy Garoppolo doing that in the NFC title game.
No, bro. No. That's what I said. The fact that we're going to look back at this, and when you're drafting a quarterback in the top 10, when you're drafting any player in the top 10, despite even a weak class as this one is, that player must possess an elite level trait that you can work with.
And especially with quarterbacks, like you're not drafting a quarterback to say, okay, just manage the floor.
No,
manage the ground floor. You are drafting a quarterback in the top 10. And I get not everybody can be Drake May. Not everybody can be Cam Newton. Not everybody can be, number one overall picks that just smash home. You know what I mean? Like, not everybody can do that. But this guy doesn't elevate the ceiling at all.
Well, exactly.
I was told that 13 games with Sam Darnold was nothing in comparison to what was going to happen with this guy.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean? Like, Vikings fans told me that Sam Darnold was winning. Like, the Vikings were winning in spite of him.
Okay.
Now what's happening?
Exactly. Like he's not an elite level runner. He doesn't have elite level mobility. He has no accuracy. He has no touch. He doesn't have an elite arm. And he's also mentally weak.
Like, dude, I haven't seen a quarterback this defeated since Mac Jones in 2023.
It's like I said, I just don't understand the idea that you're drafting a guy at number 9 thinking that he has any level of elite player talent. He has an average to borderline above average arm strength for the NFL. And so that means it's not even and what I mean by that is when you have arm strength, I'm not saying that, oh, you could throw the ball to the stands. I've seen that. What I'm saying is that, do you have touch on your throws? Can your body be in an uncompromised position, an unnatural position, and you still make an elite level throw? No, he cannot do that. He's bad from the hips down, bro. And he's also, technically he's bad everywhere. But as for the Bears,
I was about to say, despite that, we did have the game at hand, Gerardo. Yeah. The Chicago Bears come out victorious against the Minnesota Vikings, 19-17. Don't worry. Mm-hmm. I made sure to get the notes right so we could have a JJ video and then this.
Yeah.
The Bears win 19-17 on a walk-off field goal. Caleb Williams, 16-32, 193. Not an overly impressive game for him by any means. DeAndre Swift, 21 carries and 90 yards. Kyle Monaghy with a touchdown as well. Cole Kmet, the leading receiver for the Bears, 5 for 45. As for the Vikings stat line, we already went over it. JJ McCarthy, 16-32, 150, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. Probably should have been 3. Jordan Mason, 6 for 45 and a touchdown on the ground. Aaron Jones, 70 yards. Jefferson, 5 for 61. Hawkinson, 3 for 39. Addison, 220 and 1. So the Vikings, obviously, despite JJ's struggles, the Bears still tried to give it to him, and they gave him a walk-off drive at the end for the touchdown. Like, they blitzed and it didn't hit home. They gave them a lot of open field over the middle, and then JJ hit Addison in the corner on a bullet throw. The one time that you want that to be as hard as you could possibly throw it, because the DB was coming over from his assignment throws it on the outside shoulder. Pretty good pass. Solid. That's what you want to see. But left too much time for Caleb Williams and the Bears to go strike down, and Santos goes and hits that game-winning field goal. So, yeah, overall, we had our JJ rant. What's kind of your thoughts on the game as a whole?
I mean, the defensive coordinator, Flores, is going to get a freaking head coaching job. That's all that is. I mean, he called a great game to beat the Bears, despite his QB being unbelievably ass. And I would say that's what I got from it. They knew exactly how to rattle Caleb Williams, and if it wasn't for that long return, kickoff return?
It wasn't like they just drove down. It was just a really good kick return, and the Bears set themselves up to get a nice little field goal.
Exactly. So I just say Brian Flores is getting a head coaching job, or should.
The Giants?
Be sick. It'd be really good. Him with that fucking front seven would be dumb. I would not want to face that. Seriously. Because he just knows how to put his players in the right position to succeed.
And Dart doesn't seem like the kind of bitch that Tua is.
Oh, no. That's a dude I bet Brian Flores would get jacked up for. Like, seriously.
But the Bears are 7-3. They
great.
are. I believe they're the winner. They're the leaders of the. Yes, they are the leaders of the NFC North with that Lions loss.
Holy shit! From 0 to hero.
I don't think it's going to last very long, but
no, probably not. But I mean, crazy.
Any long-term outlook on the Bears? You think that they could kind of hang?
Offensive line is still the number one concern for me. Also, DJ Moore has decided to not show up this year as well too.
I also feel like Caleb Williams can be kind of sporadic with his.
He kind of picks one player he's very favorite with for like 2 to 3 weeks, and then like ignores everybody else. But yeah, I just think I would just say that I just think a better offensive line with him would be perfect.
As for the Vikings, I mean, they're slipping quickly to becoming an afterthought in this season picture.
Give it halfway through next year. Give it 9 games into next year, and you see the same shit from JJ. It's going to be Kevin O'Connell getting fired, or they got to get a new quarterback.
I feel like KOC and Questy's job kind of hangs on this.
The owner's going to be like, so Sam Darnold looks amazing over there. Daniel Jones looked amazing over there. You tell me this guy was going to be better than both of them. We somehow are last in the division because of this decision. Not because of anything else, right? It's not because of bad injuries. It isn't because of bad drafting. It isn't because of bad free agency. It ain't about bad offense or defensive coordinator hidings. It's literally because of the quarterback play, which y'all went out of y'all's way to want. If I'm the owner, I would say you got 9 games into 2026 for me to decide you either go get me a new fucking quarterback or I'm going to go get me a new head coach to go get me a new quarterback. And I think that's what's going to happen. That'd be a big outlook projection is if JJ continues to look like this the rest of the year and 9 games into the season, you're done with the excuses. He had a full year, this, that, and the third.
He hardly had any excuses this year.
Yep, exactly. You're done with them. And you go into next year, give it 4 games. JJ starts off the season that kind of crap again. They're literally probably telling KOC, make the change at quarterback. I'm going to make a change at head coach that will make the change at quarterback for me.
You know what's crazy? This all could have been avoided if they benched Carson Wentz and they started Max Brosmer.
It could have. Max Brosmer's the
future. You'd have to kill Brosmer to get him off the field. Because he's just that kind of dog. All right. I love talking about the Vikings, don't you?
I just love talking about being right about JJ.